Generally the passage will be a bit lengthy, sometimes it's short as well. Now in this passage, how many blanks do we have? We have 5 blanks. So if you get all 5 correct, you get 5 points in writing out of 90, and you also get 5 points in reading. Okay? Now first things first, we should quickly understand what is the theme of the passage. What is this passage about? Can somebody tell me? What is this passage about?
Helping others
and other people.
Mainly it's about helping others. Okay, correct. That's right. The most common of these involves giving others dash help. Now guys, I'll tell you a shortcut and a short trick in this task. See, before you click on this arrow to see the options, always try to guess the answer. So can somebody tell me, like, which is the most common help we can give someone?
Other people.
Which help can we give?
monitoring.
Correct. Financial or monetary, very good. Or maybe emotional help, something like that. Yeah. So first, always try to think. Be honest when you do this task, even in the real exam. Just follow what I'm saying. Think like this and then click. Just think for 5 seconds before you click. Believe me, automatically the answer will pop up in front of you. Now remember, this is not a race. You must simply eliminate the wrong options and get the right answer. Okay? So take 10 seconds and tell me which is the best answer.
Economical.
Neha, what do you think? Abdul, Neha, Parul, Diksha, what do you think, guys?
Economical.
Okay. See, now a very simple thing. When I started, I said that one of the most important things is collocations. Collocations means words which are co-located. And unfortunately, there is no term in English like economical help. Okay? If you want to use the word with help, you will have to say economic help. Which means it is the wrong answer. So now, which other option can you select?
Business. Business.
And what is this word over here?
Practical.
Practical. Which means the right answer is practical. Okay? Just be a bit observant in this task, guys. Especially, people who have taken PT before. And if you're missing out, sometimes people get 79 plus, sometimes people get like 77, 76. That's a very bad feeling, when you miss out your score by 1 point. So such questions decide whether you will cross 79 or whether you won't cross. That's all. Just scan the passage quickly. Now, tell me, what will this answer be? Serious physical or dash health problems? Physical or?
Mental.
Physical or emotional? Physical or mental? Physical or psychological? Maybe one of those 3, correct?
Yes. Mental.
Yes. What is the right answer, guys? Mental.
Mental.
Correct. Read the next sentence in your mind and tell me the answer without clicking the option.
Professional.
Such as. After such as, what are given? What will involve professionals? Professions. Yeah. And we have to choose a word after many. After many, what do you need? You need a plural noun, right? Plural means ending with S. Yes, the answer is occupations, correct. Okay, now please listen to me very carefully. Whenever the first word in a sentence is a blank, you have to check whether that blank is followed by a comma or not. Do you see any comma? No. If there is no comma, the blank... Guys, from one of the mics, there is a lot of disturbance. I don't know who it is. So if there is some disturbance in your background, you can mute your mic for some time. Whoever it is. Just a request, please. Thanks. So if there is no comma, chances are very high that that word is not going to be a connector. Okay? What is a connector? However, moreover, something like that. Yeah. So if there is no comma, it cannot be a connector. It can be a conjunctive adverb. A conjunctive adverb can be a word like whether, while, despite, in spite, although, though. Okay? Or it can also be a preposition. What is a preposition? Correct. Yes, in, on, by, at, of, for, all these words are called prepositions. Good. Now I will click. Don't be in a rush, okay? Don't be in a rush. Read the sentence and give me the correct answer. It is not a race, please remember.
Only.
By.
Despite. Because no.
Why?
It's okay. I'll give a hint. It's
Despite.
it's either of the first two options.
Thank you, Big Buddha. Despite, yes.
See, what is this word over here? Also. Also means in addition. Yeah, continuation, right? So the answer should be
Why?
while.
Why?
Despite means change of tone, while means in continuation, right? Just simple things we should observe and use common sense. Automatically, you'll get the answer. There is not much English in these questions, honestly speaking. Okay. Now the next sentence, how does it start? However. So now the tone changes. And you have to see that before the blank, we have words like to be. Now, whenever you have words, remember words like to be, would be, could be, should be, will be, must be. And then if you have a blank, that blank will be a verb in the third form. And a verb in the third form will end with the letters ed. Okay?
Okay.
And in this passage, which word is repeated again and again?
Counseling.
Yeah, counseling skills. So however it needs to be dash that, just being able to make use of some skills does not qualify a person as a counselor. So it needs to be considered that. It needs to be understood that. It needs to be seen that. You know, something ending with ed or en, generally.
Needs to be
Encourage. Recognize.
It needs to be dash that. What is the answer?
Recognize.
Correct. See, with the word skills, what do we say together with skills? Skill recognition. Right? It's a co-location, skill recognition. Because we cannot encourage the skills, we can encourage the person who has the skills, right? So the answer is recognized. That is it clear, everyone? Okay. Let's proceed to the next question. Everyone, please participate. Now, please be quick. What is this passage about?
One exploration.
What is the meaning of expedition?
So for
It means like exploration, like having a journey around the world. Generally doing some research. It's called an expedition. Okay.
Expecting.
Understand the story. Which word is repeated?
Okay.
Which word is repeated?
Expedition.
तो और कोई ऑप्शन है ही नहीं ना सिलेक्ट करने के लिए. So basically you have to go with that option. It also makes sense, that's why. So that is the right answer. What happened after that?
In the past.
In the dash of being the first.
Hope.
Think of a word with the word of. Dash of. They wanted to be the first people to cross the continent. What is the answer?
Hope.
Hope or event?
The hope.
Event.
But before them, nobody had ever reached the South Pole. They wanted to be the first one, which means the event has not happened so far. So what is the answer?
In the
In the hope.
Hope.
Hope, yeah. They are
No one
hoping.
can-
Yeah, they are hoping actually. It hasn't happened yet. Right? Because the previous sentence says, no, than anyone before. That's why. What happened after that? He went back and dashed the rest of his crew, all of whom survived. What did he do? Went back and
Helped or like, you know,
helped.
got them back.
Correct.
Saved.
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 Yes. What is the answer? Saved.
Saved.
Easy. Correct. Next. How does the next sentence start? In spite.
Right.
So now the tone is changing.
Contradiction.
Contradiction. See, what is the word before the blank? He. So words like he, she, it, this, these, those are called pronouns, okay? Pronouns. And the word after the blank is managed. Now managed is an action, it's a verb. Whenever you have a blank between a pronoun and a verb, generally it will be an adverb. An adverb is a word which describes a verb, remember? And most of the times in English, adverbs end with the letters ly. Okay? Ly. Like hardly, quickly, sincerely, suddenly, all these words are called adverbs. Remember.
Immediately.
He eventually managed
What is the meaning of eventually?
like find like
Correct.
somehow finally.
Finally, somehow, correct. So the answer is eventually. But he had a fatal heart attack. What is the meaning of fatal?
Like dead.
He
He
died.
died.
Deadly, severe, very severe, yeah.
Very.
And dash made it. What will be the answer over here?
Way.
Never made it.
Never made it.
What is the answer? He never made it. He died because it was fatal. So these blanks, honestly speaking, and again this is my personal opinion, but I'm sure all of you will agree to it, these blanks are not difficult, but somehow if you misunderstand the story, then you will go in an opposite direction, you know, you'll go in an opposite tangent, and then obviously you'll select wrong options. So one last thing I'd like to say for this task, and then we'll move on to the next task, because I want to do more questions for the next task.